Hello everyone, I hope you're well, enjoying your favourite fragrances today and smelling great. And this is what we're opening. It is Montale's Intense Cafe, 100ml. Yeah, so this is it. It's the second ever Montale fragrance that I've ever bought. The other one I believe was Black Oud, which was interesting, though not unique, and it didn't smell like it had any oud in, and did come across rather synthetic actually. So this just piqued my interest. I just read what it was about, and well, I saw it actually on a fragrance site, and this cost 60 English pounds. So I was buying something else and I thought, well, this company charge you for postage, so if you buy things individually you have to pay the postage on them individually. So I just chucked it in the basket at the same time for 60 quid. It's like 100ml. So it's a blind buy, never smelt it. So this could be disastrous. If it is 60 quid, I could probably resell it, and yeah. Well, it's a very shiny box. It's like a gold bar, like some off the Italian job. Really shiny gold. But we all know it's not about the box, it's about what's inside the thing. And in this case, canister. I'm not sure, let me know what you think about Montale's canisters. I can't quite make my mind on it. I know the last one felt like it was half empty, and well, there's a little satchel, like money bag sort of thing, for beans in it or something, like jacket and beanstalk. Right, okay, so it's purple bottle, it's like grenade pull thing, metal. It's like a deodorant can. That's it. Well, we pulled the pin anyway, so nothing's exploded yet, so we're safe in that respect. Unless this is an absolutely hideous scent. Shower time, right. Okay. Okay. Not sure why it's to be called cafe. Bear with me, I'll have a quick read. Montale Intense Cafe opens with a perfect weight of fresh brewing coffee that will take your breath away. The flourish of the coffee bean is paired with a fresh vegetal. The two combine for an unexpected dry and refreshing top note. As the coffee softens, a vanillic white musk emerges, slightly sweetening the brew with just a hint of cream and sugar. Even in the final ambery dry dad, the coffee remains as rich and nutty presence. This addictive and surprising gourmand is suitable for both men and women, and is the perfect fix for the coffee addict in us all. Well, I've got to be straight here. Well, I don't have to be, I can make stuff up. Look, my initial thing is rose, certainly rose. It feels like a better fragrant rose than the Black Oud, which has rose in. That's more soapy. This is fresh and sweet. Maybe that's because of the other ingredients in it. I mean, looking on their site now, it's 120 euros for that. So it's probably about 100 English pounds, 110 pounds. So to get it for 60, it looks like okay. Would I have paid that for this? I can't be unfair. Because I haven't worn it and it hasn't had a full wear. So, though initial impressions, no, I probably wouldn't. It's not unpleasant by any means. It's actually quite nice. Be interesting to see how it wears, though there is that slight syntheticness that comes through, and that's what put me off wearing the other Montale. It's the initial spray on is synthetic, and it takes a while for that to actually dissipate. Okay, let's have a look what Organica is saying. And main accords: rose, vanilla, coffee, floral, powdery, musky, warm, spicy, amber, sweet. Loads of people love it. It gets a rating of 3.97 out of 5. It was launched in 2013 by Pierre Montale. The top notes are floral notes, middle notes are rose and coffee, and the base notes are vanilla, white musk, and amber. So maybe that sweetness is the vanilla. Sort of like, they're the two prominent ones. There's a sweetness and there's the rose. Right, so it's got great staying power. These are pros. Gourmand lover's paradise with notes of coffee, sweet rose and vanilla. Can't smell any coffee. Really can't. Very romantic and wearable. I imagine once this is settled down and sits on the skin, it's my feeling. I've got to go out in a bit, and I'm now sort of thinking, did I put too much on? I'm not sure. Maybe I had 5-6 sprays of this. Creamy caffeine mocha scent with hints of rose. Middle Eastern vibe makes it unique from other Montale fragrances. Middle Eastern vibe. Look, my experience with Middle Eastern, yeah, they do like the rose, though there's generally an oud there, and I think that's what's missing from this, an oud. I think an oud would have gone awesome in this, with the vanilla and the rose. Not overpowering or cloying. Well, that's sort of nearly half and half, that is. So, transportive scent that evokes memories of cafes in France. Never been, wouldn't know. Cafes I go like truckers' cafes, and they don't smell of roses. Right, the cons: not a lot of coffee in the fragrance. Yeah, I agree. Not a true coffee fragrance. Okay, I've not smelled any true coffee fragrance. Actually, I smelt one Ralph Lauren red, is it? And that had coffee in it. And I liked it at first, and then I returned to the bottle like about 6 to 8 months later, and I put it on, and within a few minutes I had to wash it back off. Really didn't like it for some reason, yet loved it when I first got it. So may not be suitable for those who dislike sweet fragrances. It's hard to say, actually. It's hard to say. It's not that sweet for me. It's more rose dominant. Expensive price point for some. Artificial vanilla note may be too sweet for some. May not live up to the hype as a niche brand scent. May not have a unique or artistic composition. May not project strongly on all skin types. So it's been relatively stable in its popularity. It's gone up and up and up, and a slight dip over the last couple of years. It gets long lasting. It's the forefront winner of the longevity and has a strong sillage. More female. Well, it's female, then more female and unisex. Yeah, male can pull this off. It depends on the setting. I think if you got a rose heavy batch, then yeah, probably more female unless you like rose. It'd be interesting to see what people say or don't say, maybe. It's getting an okay for its price. Let's read some comments then. Creamy rose latte with very, very light coffee. Sometimes the rose reads a bit soapy to me, like a bath bomb. Don't hate it, but don't really love it either. It's like the rose in the other one, the black oud, that got soapy. So I'm smelling this now, and yeah, the more and more I'm wearing it, I could feel it going feminine. I'm a guy, and if I smell this on any girl or woman, holy crap, this is amazing. Easily the most long-lasting fragrance with the best dry down at this price point. Okay, so I need to be fair on this then. Sometimes, I don't know, let me know what you think. Sometimes I get a fragrance and it's that really synthetic opening, and so almost having to persevere and bear with it, but sometimes it's too long to bear with and it can actually be a bit headache inducing. So I'm hoping this isn't. We'll wait and see. Okay, I don't really get a coffee note here, but it's still a beautiful perfume, very similar to Mancera Roses Vanilla. Roses Vanilla. My boyfriend, who doesn't know anything about perfume, told me I smell like a mall Macy's. Maybe they're pumping Montale Intense Cafe through the aircon. Love the dry down of Montale Intense Cafe. Reviewed this today, my first sniff of strong coffee. I'm hoping that the rose will come through, otherwise I'm really not sure about this fragrance. I love Montale Rose. Well, maybe we could mix batches, because I'm not getting any coffee, no rose. My signature scent, I love it. Jammy rose, a little bit coffee, lots of vanilla. Lasts around 8+ hours on the skin and forever on clothes. In my opinion, it's not a gourmand perfume, but a very sweet and feminine. Love this fragrance. The combination of rose, coffee, vanilla making up this gourmand are brilliant. Gone through one bottle, need to purchase another. My sprayer broke right after I received it. Email Montale, they were sorry, but no replacement offered. That's the only bad. I'm not a fan of amber musk dry downs, but there's enough going on that it's acceptable. Blind buy, no. Sample first. Okay. It's a great scent, but not for me. Tried wearing it a few times and just felt weird, as if it might be wearing someone else's perfume. Lol. I think the coffee note is not very appealing to my nose, but I'd love to smell this on other girls. Very long lasting and great sillage, but it can be a little cloying. Opening is rose and dried down is coffee. Not for me. Strong and feminine, black opium stuff. I get zero coffee from this, just a milky vanilla rose. I love it. Expressiveness and depth of sound. I've been using it for 3 years and don't plan to stop. Depth of sound. What does that mean in a fragrance? I love its expressiveness and depth of sound. Maybe that. The depth of that sound in the half full bottle. Too much sugar, not coffee, unfortunately, not my piece of cake. Though I'm not overwhelmed by it, to be fair. Just like the other Montale, I prefer the Manceras, truth be told. I'm not sure, let me know. I'm always interested to hear people's views and what they find killer. So let me know if you've had any Montales that really are good. We'll wait and see. There's a bit of a tendency, I want to wash this off and wear something else. Though, again, it's to be fair to it, I'll give it a wear. I want to say I want to wash it off. It's not that it's a terrible fragrance. I don't feel that. It's just that I'm not overexcited by it, and there's other fragrances that I'd like to wear tonight, instead. But, though, I'll give it a wear. It may start really growing on me, or obviously I gotta get used to it. Sometimes I have that anyway. I don't know if anyone else does it. I have to wear a fragrance quite a few times before I come round to it. I've written fragrances off before and then gone back to it, and it's like, well, no, actually that's all right. And so that's Montale Intense Cafe. We'll leave it at that. Try and keep it short and sweet for this, and yeah, be happy to hear from anyone who's had experience with this and your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'll just wish you all the best and hope you create value in your life and environment. Bye for now.